Good morning, gamers. How we doing today? Already got some people in the chat. Love to see it. Not in the chat. People viewing. Nobody's chatted yet. I'm not famous enough for that. Not popular enough just yet for people to be chatting before I've even turned the cam on. But we'll get there someday. The goddess of victory smiles upon those with burning hearts. Welcome to the stream. Today, we're going to be playing a game very near and dear to my heart, Castle Crashers. I've been playing Castle Crashers for over a decade. I've been playing it since it was new, since way back when it came out on the Xbox 360 all those years ago. It's been a favorite of me and my friends. We've gone back and beaten it many times together. Doing a solo run today. Can't remember if I've ever actually beaten the game all by myself. I think I've only ever beaten the game while playing with someone else. So, we'll see how this goes. I'd say the one sucky thing about playing Castle Crashers by yourself is that you don't automatically use health potions, if I remember correctly. If you're playing it online and your health runs out and you have health potions, it uses them automatically. But I think if you're playing by yourself, it doesn't do that. You just die. So you gotta keep on top of that. Anyway, enough yapping. I also turned down the gain on my mic. I was looking at the past stream VODs, and it really seemed like my voice was just kind of overly loud, like a little blown out. So, got the gain turned down a little bit. Cut that music. Hop into the game. Yeah, turn down my gain a bit. Gonna see if this sounds better for the future. Welcome, welcome. Gonna be starting a new game with the Iceskimo. Camera needs new placement. We'll figure out where the camera's gonna go once we're in the game. But we're gonna be playing the Iceskimo because I need to beat the game with him on this save file to unlock one of my favorite characters, the Samurai, the Brute. Killer Bubby 2012, thank you so much for the follow, my man. Alright. I want to say nothing happens down in the corners of the screen, so should be good to jump right in. Secret magic trick when you start a new game. You want to go over this guy. Gives you a free health potion. I don't think you get anything special from any of these other guys. These are just the tutorial dudes. I'm doing just fine today. Killer Bubby, how are you doing today? Sometimes get free bonus money out of these barrels. Secret dig spot right here. Just a sec. I swear I feel a sneeze coming on. Good, just bored. I heard that, my man. Life is boring every day. The same shit. But together, good friends and a good game, good conversation, we can make life a little less boring. Don't remember at all the stats of the Iceskimo's starting weapon. Don't know if it's better or worse than the pitchfork. We're just going to stick with it for now. There's my secret patented air juggle trick up against the wall. The technique that carries a lot of power in this game. Keeps you safe, keeps the enemy dead. You're hurting. What's wrong, my man? Hurting physically or hurting mentally? Lay your woes upon me. Finished watching all of Urusei Yatsura last week? Nice! Took me a long time to finish Urusei Yatsura. It's a really long show, and because I watch anime real slow, 1 or 2 episodes a day usually, and I'm always rotating every day. I'm watching something different. So since Urusei Yatsura was so long, it took me like 2 years to get through it, but I like doing it that way because I feel like I can savor each episode. Both. Lay it on me, Killer Bubby. What's going on in life, my man? Hurting physically and mentally? Took me a year and a half. I mean, it's good, though. It's a good time. People like to binge watch anime, you know. Watch the whole thing in one sitting. It's kind of hard to do that when it's 200 episodes long, but I like to take things slow when I'm really enjoying something. Skinned my leg and I'm just sad. Jeez. What'd you do? I haven't skinned my leg in such a long time. Probably not since I was like, jeez, little teenager. 12, 13. What build are we going for? I don't know. Probably just, I'm gonna move the chat here. Move the alert box, which I was also blocking. Whole new game, whole new setup. Was running and slipped. Ah, man, I feel that. I don't run anymore. I'm too fat and old. 29 and I'm 300 pounds. Or I was 300 pounds. I think I'm down to like 230. I sometimes forget my weight. I'm sad because there's just a lot going on. 100%, man. I feel that every step of the way. I didn't even want to start streaming today, if I'm being honest. But I ain't gonna get that bread sitting around doing nothing. You gotta push on through. Let's go get us a good pet. Yeah, that's useless. So do we want the chicken for the added stats, or do we want to get the giraffe for the better levels? We probably want the better levels for now. Get things cooking. I'm not very good at video games. I've got a lot of hours and a lot of years in Castle Crashers, but playing by myself, it's a whole different game. You stream too? Nice. Very nice. What do you play? I mostly do single-player games. That's kind of my plan going forward. Kind of new to, like, really streaming as a career, but, for me, it's all about single-player games. I don't plan on getting on here and playing Fortnite or anything like that. Let me go take a look what the Iceskimo spear does. Oh my god, +5 strength. Alright, we're taking that. We're taking that for now. Totally forgot to answer that question earlier. What build are we going for? Not sure. Not agility. Probably doing a lot of melee. Melee is always what I've just been good at. You can run out of mana, but you can't run out of sword. God of War, I played the old ones on the PS2 back in the day. Just wasn't really able to get into the newer one. The PS4, PS5 ones. Just couldn't really wrap my head around it. It's just not really my kind of game, if I'm being honest. Ragnarok. You know, I feel like Ragnarok, like, again, I didn't really play the new God of War games, but I feel like Ragnarok just didn't hit the same way that that first one did for a lot of people. It's like that first God of War game came out and everybody loved it, and it was like, oh god, gaming is different now. And then that second one came out and it's like nobody talked about it. And I did watch some gameplay, and gosh, that game sure does just look exactly like the first one. I feel like it just didn't. Wasn't new and interesting enough. What anime do you like to watch? I love all kinds of anime, my man. My favorite kind of anime is the older stuff from the 80s and 90s. I spent my whole life... You know, I've been watching anime ever since I was a kid. You know, Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon. Watched Toonami on Cartoon Network and whatever was on there. G Gundam. As I got older and I started branching out into, you know, anime that isn't just what's on TV, I was only really watching newer stuff. And there was a lot of stuff that I liked, but it kind of started to feel like over the years that I would just watch something new, and it would just, there would be like no soul. It would be just like, you know, like another formulaic piece of garbage. It's like all the protagonists look the same. It's all just like the same 3 female characters. And I just wasn't into it. And I started to think, like, man, maybe I just don't like anime anymore. And then I watched this music video. This music video for like a newer song. And it was a new song, but it was like a retro style animation that looked like an anime from the 80s. And I liked it so much because it was about like dudes in space and like music, and I just thought, like, I don't want this to be a music video. I want to watch this anime. I want this to be an anime that I can watch. And I did some looking around, and I eventually determined that this show practically was an anime. And it was an anime called Macross. SDF Macross. About aliens and space and war and music. And it was from 1982. And I watched that anime, and it, like, changed my life. I was like, this anime is from 1982, and it's like nothing I've ever seen before. There's been anime like this the whole time in the 80s and 90s, and nobody told me, and I'm just watching all this garbage that came out, like, recently. So that sort of started my journey into watching older anime, and it's like everything I watch is, like, just as good as the last thing. I mean, there's some stinkers here and there, but, like, just the passion and the soul and the character designs and the diverse storylines is so much more than what you get by only watching the stuff that came out in the past 10 years, you know? So yeah, over the past few years, TLDR discovered retro anime. Haven't really looked back. I still watch newer stuff sometimes, but my real passion is that shit from the 80s and 90s. That's why I made a whole anime account about it. I turned down the gain on my mic because I noticed when we were playing Akiba's Trip that, like, a lot of my button presses were kind of making it to the mic. I'm kind of hoping since I turned the gain down, maybe you're not hearing it as much. And if you are, there's not really anything I can do about it. I've always been a button-mashing freak. Don't think we want that. Does crits -1 damage. Alright. Can we one-shot the barbarian boss? Probably remember how to guard. Nope. Nope. It's the guard. Left trigger. PC, yes. What's up, AC? Well, this guy you don't want to do the jumping juggle with. You'll do higher damage, but you leave yourself open to getting punched. Oops. Can't block that. Fun fact, these barbarians will keep spawning as long as the fight goes, but after a point, they don't give you XP anymore. So, you can't just sit here and farm experience. That used to be something we did back in the day. I think you used to be able to do that, and they patched it so you can't anymore. Dunzo. I still got it. Get those stragglers. Smooch. Only level 3. Gotta pump those numbers up. I think we're gonna not focus too much on magic and agility here. This is more so that I just want to finish a run with this character rather than have any kind of fancy build going. You're gonna have any competition for these princesses? Damn right, bro. I never had any competition before, because I always won the fights. Uh-oh. No! Once they steal the gold, it's gone forever. Crocodile mount is busted. It's just free juggling for days. Uh-oh. Till that happens. Gosh. Gotta be careful with them beefy dudes. And remember, there's food hidden in the trees. This music's iconic. One thing I think is funny about the crocodile mount is as long as it's on screen, if you get knocked off of it, one dude always tries to steal it. And while you're on it, they always jump up in the air and try to hit you with arrows just like that. No other place in the game has water on the ground that slows you down, but there's a whole pet for it. And they give it to you right here. The trolls. I always wish these guys were a playable character. Another secret weapon back there. It's not that good. Oh. Here's another little trick for anybody that didn't know. Anytime you have one of these breakable walls, throw the boomerang at it. Done. Speedrun strat. Get all the bags. Little gremlin fucking creatures appear. Fuck. Gotta farm some extra XP off of him. Always gotta check bodies for that precious gold. Precious gold means precious health potions. Oops, probably shouldn't have eaten that. This fight isn't so bad because all this guy really does is spawn trolls and then farm some XP, farm some air juggles. Do some heavy attack juggling. Get that gold. Now, I can't remember for sure, but I know you can farm quite a lot of XP off of these trolls, but I do think it caps out at after a point. Easy as that. Classic shitting deer. This segment is one of my favorites in the game, and it can be deceptively difficult. Whenever I do this with my friends, like half of them would be totally dead by the end of it. I'm pretty good at it, though. Maybe. If I hit anything, it's not my fault. You just gotta stay back, close to the troll. You have plenty of time to react. It also helps if you use the D-pad if you're using a gamepad. More precise movements. Hit anything end stream? I don't know about that. Got a job to do, man. Gotta put in them hours. Are we gonna no damage it? I think we did it, yep. No damage. Oh, man. Classic level right here. Got these fucking bats, and these fucking sharks, and these fucking rocks, and these fucking fish. You don't need to be standing on something, but it makes things easier. And that rabbit is hauling ass. Hitting the block button helps prevent the, keeps the fish from knocking you off when you're trying to attack them. Well, it's a lot of fucking sharks for a river. Now, you don't necessarily need something to ride on up until this point. Now, for this part, you need to ride on... You need to ride on something. You need to ride on something so you can get rid of the hairball and get some damage in on the cat. Oh. Block. Come up here, beat his ass. Get the hairball. And cannon. Man, we are rinsing through this guy. They must have added some kind of single-player balance patch since the last time. Since the old 360 days, because I feel like he's going down way faster than he should. This boss always felt longer than it should for me. It is a fight that kind of drags on a little bit. Uh-oh. Almost got him. There we go. Oh, Magikarp. Cruising along. All in strength? No. A little bit of def. Glass cannon isn't the most effective strategy. Trying to remember where the cheap potions are. I think these are the expensive ones. The thieves overcharge you. Those ones are 14. What about down here? 12, we take that. Secret lobster. I want to say there was also a secret weapon back there. The wrench. Might be worth it to use a crit weapon at some point. I love these guys. I love that they just florp around on the ground. There needs to be a Castle Crashers too. I mean, I don't think anybody disagrees, man, but we're going on like 15 years now. I feel like if they were going to make a Castle Crashers 2, they would have done it by now. See if that guy dropped a coin. Beef. Bonus gold. Yeah, no, I don't disagree. I mean, if they announce Castle Crashers 2, I'm right there, man. I'm day one on that shit. Probably call up the old boys from the Xbox days. Haven't talked to them in 10 years. It's like, hey man, Castle Crashers 2, you heard? Let's play. Oh, my coins! My coins. Now the nice thing is, this guy is a boss fight, but he's also still just a regular character, so you can just juggle his ass. Gotta remember to keep an eye on your health bar in single player. You don't get any indication if you're fucking dying or not. You can also, Steel Bros Ram. It's a really good support pet, because it knocks over enemies for you. But we're trying to get strong, so we're gonna stick with the giraffe. Also love that these dudes' arrows are fish. Man. Think a lot about people who don't realize you could just guard your way through this. Always love that face he makes. No loot. If you got sandwiches, you can break open that wall right there. La princesa. I always wish there was a way to get, like, the cool backpacks that some of the characters have. But you can't. Classic slimes. Yeah, keep up your attack. They can't get you, but not always a foolproof strategy. You can also throw them. Something I just remembered by doing it. Oh boy. Those guys will suck down your health real fast when they get you. It's just a matter of bad timing with your attacks. Not the hardest boss fight, you just block and whack them. And avoid the poop. Avoid the bats. That lick attack Does a lot of damage if you're not careful. Done. And he turns into a little bat fellow that you can take home as a pet. Gotta come in here quick and get that gold, because all of the fucking... the Grey Knights and the King try to steal it all. Because they're bastards. More strength. We're going all the way. The bees. They're poor, they're only gray. You think the Grey Knights are taking the gold for themselves? They're under the King's orders, man. That shit is going straight to the royal coffers. The King got knocked off his horse. If the King gets knocked off his horse by anything, he won't get back on it. And then the horse is all yours. These guys are great, these enemies. You can play as them, and I don't think they'll do it while you're here. But their magic projectile is that they throw bees. And they only appear that one time, and never again. Max power! You gotta get here quick before the other Grey Knights show up and soak up all your XP. Always wondered why these dudes had lightsabers. The funny thing is, it's not even that good of a weapon. Do the epic jump! Gotta try and get that beefy dude juggled. Grey Knights are taking all my XP, man. Jeez, they're getting my ass kicked. There we go. Fun fact, you can decapitate humanoid enemies, but only with the first swing of your light attack. Do the epic flip. Trying, baby. Can't see. Gotta watch out for those bombs, too. More damage than you might expect. Soak up some of these healing items. Yeah, these guys aren't pushovers the way most of the enemies up until this point have been. The one dude's stuck behind the chair. What's behind floor number 1? The world may never know. Good to make sure you don't... Fuck. Good to make sure you don't get yourself surrounded. It's the last thing you want in a game like Castle Crashers. It really is amazing to me how old this game is and how well it still holds up. Like, I don't get how anybody could play this game and not have a good time. Now this... Jesus. I was saying this guy is one of the first boss fights in the game that's actually somewhat of a challenge. And, you just saw it happen. Now what sucks is, like I said before, I had 5 health potions, and they use automatically in multiplayer, but you gotta use them yourself in single player. And when you lose that boss fight, ow, you get to do the whole level again. That's alright. That just means more XP. And more gold. Yoink. Yoink. Alright. Let's try that again, this time with our potions equipped. And make liberal use of our ability to block. Now, as long as you don't get hit by his more powerful attacks, he's not too tough to deal with. This part, however, you cannot block the bombs. You can only avoid them. And it can be a little difficult because the smoke from the bombs kind of blocks... can block the, your view of where the next one's going to be. god, we might get him. 2 phased him. Or 1 phased him. If you get him down, the lower his health gets, the, like, faster and more aggressive the bombs get. So getting him stun-locked right there before he could do another bomb phase is really good. Really good for us. Cruising along. Oh, we're already farther than I thought we would be. Alright. This part can be rough. Because, honestly, this fucking confetti makes it hard to... It's, like, weirdly good at obscuring your vision. And it's probably not doing any favors to the bitrate of the stream, either. Alright, out of the confetti zone. Now this fucking part, the thieves start dropping bombs and it's really easy to get knocked off. Alright. This part is rough if you have yet to spec into magic, but you can also just do this. Because if you fall off, you come right back. Since we're on single-player health here, he's not too bad. Cruising. Now watch this. Watch behind the cave. Did you see it? Secret cat pet. He comes out from behind the bushes for just a second when you go inside the cave to give you a little clue. No, no, no. Every time, when you're in this cave, every time an enemy drops a sack of gold, these little fucking gremlins will come out. Come back here. You're worth valuable XP! Fuck. Thieves wasted no time ransacking the place. Alright. Now you want to ignore the thieves for a second. Alright, now you want to ignore the thieves for a second. Come over here. Get that gold. Get that gold. Get that gold. No! Come here. You bat... Alright. This is a particularly dangerous crowd between the bombs and the arrows. Thought I had cleared that, but... Man. We Gucci. Gonna try and beat the whole game in one sitting if I can, yeah. It could be a nice clean video for YouTube. The only thing I'm really worried about is if I'll be able to do the final boss by myself, but it looks like the way the enemy health is scaled down with being in single player, it probably won't be as bad as I'm expecting, especially if I'm, like, all in on, like, strength. Surely all of my skills over the years playing Castle Crashers will mean something. Get out of here. Lava World. Well, now if we die, we at least have the Lava World checkpoint. I think. They really time these so you have to wait every single time. I don't need coins, man. I need fruit. I need food. Oh my god. Got that clutch level up for the health refill. Give me that banana. Give me that pear. Yeah, see, they try to surround you because there's not a lot you can do like that. You gotta get them all on one side of you. I mean, you really want to get them all juggled, but as the game's difficulty progresses, like, they become a little less susceptible to juggling. Like, you can see how they're just kind of hitting the ground, like, immediately when I'm trying to, get them in the air. These guys are very heavy. Not very juggleable. It can be done. Like, see, even the uppercut attack, the XY, that's supposed to launch enemies into the air, does nothing to them because they're so heavy. Might just be like these guys because they're wearing armor. I think that's just the way they're programmed, but it certainly makes it so you can't really juggle them. Yeah, see, the fire guys you can juggle. But the, Stove Knights, I believe is what these guys are called. They don't put up with your shit. Want that backpack. Bro's giving me the business. Lightsaber. Low on health. Just gonna pop a quick heal. We got plenty of money for more health pots in the future. God, I don't remember the real strategy with this guy. You cannot block his melee attack there. You gotta, like, dodge it and then get him. Can you block that? You can block that. Fuck. Have my health potion at the ready. Let's pop that real quick. Better safe than sorry. We can afford more easily. Just brute force it. Brute force it. There we go. Man, they have a lot less health in single player than I remember. Totally forgot about the free heals. Wah. Easy peasy. Gotta save a little bit for the defense. That health is valuable, man. 13. You need to buy... No, you don't need to buy sandwiches, because when you get to that part where you need sandwiches, you can just farm them off of those demons. Alright, we go to Lava World. Go to Lava World and we can farm sandwiches. And then we take those sandwiches down south to the Industrial Castle. Ah! God, these guys... They do a lot of damage, but unlike the Stove Knights, you can actually juggle them. You just want to make sure you're not getting hit by those fucking fireballs. Can you block that? You can. Not a very seasoned blocker in Castle Crashers, because usually I'm playing with the boys, and we just do an all-out assault. You don't need to block attacks if they're getting hit so hard that they can't even attack you. Oh jeez, that was close. That does 56 damage when that hits me. Really gotta watch those fireballs. Hey! Big beef. Oh my god. Now here's the sandwich door. The game will spawn one enemy at a time. And every time you kill him, he drops a sandwich. You're supposed to just immediately use the sandwich to go through the sandwich door. Or, you can save yourself a lot of money and farm a little XP on the side by farming these dudes out until you have 9 sandwiches. The classic strat. Oof. You also need sandwiches later in this level, I just remembered. There's a boss that you can only damage if you have sandwiches. And the enemies there do give you sandwiches, but you might as well just save yourself the trouble and have them ready. Alright. Alright, now here's the strat. You kill this guy, so he drops the sandwich, open the door, get your sandwich. Welcome to Volcano Town. Did that mother sucker just do the fucking magic jump on me? I have to keep these fucking potions at the ready, because this is a long level with, like, no checkpoints, so if you die, like, you're done. You gotta do the whole thing over again. Luckily, these rock fellas here do, oh my god. They do occasionally drop food. Like that. Alright. Can we get some food? These guys also drop unique food that you don't see anywhere else. The blueberry, the fries, the deviled egg. I want to say those don't appear anywhere else. Hammed burger. Necromancer. Coming for his ass. Cool ass skeleton warriors. Juggle them just like the rest. These skeletons are bleeding. See if we can score some heals. Well, we're richer at least. And the Castle Crashers music just is always good. It's eternal, man. I really got hit with a fireball? Oh my god, he juked me. Thank you. I think this is a meat, because you're about to go into the midway boss fight. This is a level with 2 boss fights in it. I think this is like actually the longest level. If you don't count the boss rush at the end, this is, I think, the longest level in the game. Maybe the longest level in the game for how long it takes you to get through it. But I think the desert might, like, physically be the longest level in the game. Well, these guys drop sandwiches, so it's good to get them in the juggle if you can. Keep your sandwich stores up. Plus, it's just free XP. Sandwich. I want to say these are both heals that we probably don't need. It's fine. Whatever. We're not down bad enough that I gotta save those for later. Now the real boss fight. This is a boss fight that can be kind of tough, but you can make it a little easier with the sandwiches. But you gotta watch your health. Oh my god, where am I? Yep. Give him the old air juggle. Already got him down halfway. Man, this single player fucking HP shit. Practically on easy mode, man. Take somebody who actually knows how to play the game and it's basically easy mode. Was there ever any doubt? I was sweating a little bit after the stove prince, like, one-shot me, but we came back. Lore. Spooky. Trying to get that strength maxed out. So next, a church store. You sell cheap potions? 14? The same price as the thieves? That's fucked up, man. You're lucky I got plenty of money. All right. It's been a good hour. We're gonna take a quick stretch break. Everybody get up, stretch your legs. It's good to stretch your legs, stretch your arms, stretch your back, stretch everything. You just shouldn't sit down for too long at a time without doing anything. It's not good for you. You're gonna hate yourself when you're older when you can't get up out of your chair. So, gonna take a short break. We'll be back in 5 minutes or so. Don't go anywhere. We're finishing this game today. Stay tuned. All right, gamers. Cut that music. Let's get back into it. Let's get back into it. It is time for the industrial castle. Half the reason we farmed all those sandwiches earlier is to do this. Now these guys can be rough. This whole castle can be treacherous. They don't play nice, they use a lot of magic, and they use a lot of bombs. And the boss fight at the end ain't nothing to sneeze at either. I forget what this is. Nope, nope, we don't want that. See, look how much damage they've already done to me, man. No. Alright, hang on. I think this box down here would have gold in it. Alright, never mind. Now, if I remember correctly, you can just... Yep. Block these. Now this part can be tricky. I hate that part. The way they're staggered instead of just being like a simple sequence, really, they don't make it easy on you. Apple. Meat. We good. The eternal elevator. Don't get surrounded. You can juggle these guys as well as anybody. Get a nice cherry, immediately lose it with a bomb to the face. Ooh, meat. Let me get that. Leave that cherry there for a second, just in case. Didn't need it. My favorite guy is in this level, and he's coming up soon. There he is, the samurai. Jesus, my voice. I'm getting old, man. The samurai. He's not called the samurai, I think he's called the brute, but I mean, look at him, he's a samurai. This is the only instance of this character appearing in this whole game. Except, I think he gets summoned during the necromancer fight at the end. But you also... I used the health potion right when he killed me. You saw it pop up. Fuck. When those beefy dudes throw you, it's way more damage than you're expecting. Well. Lesson learned. What was I even saying? You never see that guy, that samurai dude, as a small-sized fella. But by beating the game as this character that I'm playing as now, you unlock him as a playable fella. I know you guys really wanted to see me do this fight, do this level a second time. So that's why I died, just for you guys. Now I can show you what I've learned, and we'll do this part flawlessly. We'll do this part flawlessly. All right, that first one was a joke. I was just joking. That was the real run, and we did it flawlessly. Don't get surrounded, don't get juggled. Be the juggler. Ow. We cruising. No big deal. Every death is just a chance to level up even more so that we can fuck up the final boss. Oh my god. Oh god. Not again. Gotta be careful how you deal with this guy on single player. Because he'll just do that. Oh my god. Not taking any chances with you again. Get rid of these guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm cornered. No! Alright, we just gotta brute force it. Alright, we got the strat. We got it. We got him. We got him! Fuck! Dude, I'm wasting all of my fucking health potions right now. Oh my god. God. Alright, cool. We have 2 health potions to deal with the final boss. This guy's not the worst. Oh my god. I want to deal with these things as soon as possible. Try and do a little air juggling on the guns. This hand over here is the other thing that is really a problem. The way it just teases you like that. Alright, just let him use his fire. Get a couple of good hits in. No time limit for this fight, just do what you can. Almost done with this dude. Easy peasy. Done. And now he is at your mercy. Now if you come back here... somewhere... there's a secret sword back here. Maybe there's not a secret sword back here. Thought there was something back here. It might be a secret dig spot, but... whatever. Get rid of this sucker. See ya! Simple as that. Now that we're done with that, we're done with this continent. We don't want to be here. Head on down to the castle keep. Cheapest potions this side of the ocean. Are we level 15 yet? Certainly aren't. Alright. Now, we have all 3 items. We can cross the ocean. Map theme. Then you get attacked by the ninjas, the pirate ninjas. Not the worst thing to deal with, but the visuals of the level can make it a little challenging, I suppose. Healing items in the barrels. One of the things I like about these guys is that their shield is actually a mug. If you look close at them when they get close, when they drop in, they don't have shields, they're holding cups. Not really sure what the deal with that is. But it's how they be. And after 2 waves, they're done. Shrimple as that. Oh, and this is where you get the shovel for the first time, I think. These fucking dudes. Boomerang do anything to these guys? Not really. God. So I don't think touching them hurts you that much, but you gotta get up in their faces to be able to kill them. If you're not spec'd for range at all. These scorpions are funny too. These scorpions, they have 1 HP, but they spawn infinitely. They do surprisingly a lot of damage if they hit you. So you gotta be careful with them. Boot. The boot pickup does absolutely nothing. These fucking dudes. These guys are easy enough to deal with. They just bonk off your shield. Then they come up, and you beat the shit out of them. Simple as that. They look scary, but one of the easiest enemies to deal with. Oh my god. Got me twice. It's all good, we're about to level up. The Sand Warriors, I believe these guys are called, something like that. They got cool spiky shields. The white flag guy, I know, right? Freaky Little Arts. Thank you so much for the follow. I didn't forget to follow, you did. Hey, man. As long as you're following and chatting and having a good time, that's all that matters. Better late than never. $20 more followers, and I get to make affiliate, and I can make people VIP and such. I think when I get affiliate, I get a sub button, and I even get custom emotes. I already got my artist all lined up. God. The beetle dudes aren't tough to deal with on their own, but when you compact it with friends here, it gets rough. Oh my gosh. Okie dokie. Aliens built the UFOs. I mean the pyramids. Shut up. Aliens built the pyramids. Come on. Easy as pie. Good old alien hominid. Now this part is fun. Or, you know, this part would be fun if I wasn't alone. This part, this UFO tractor beam chases you slowly, and with every second that passes by, it goes a little faster. And me and my friends would always do our best to be the last one to get grabbed. But I'm all alone, so let's get this show on the road. Yoink. Oh, I missed. Boomerang doesn't take that out as fast as I hoped. Now, you're supposed to go right, but if you go left, you will see the Behemoth development team, the people who made this game. Hey, fellas. Castle Crashers 2. We've all been waiting for it. We all want it. You know we want it. Come on, fellas. Alien Hominid Invasion. That was a fun game. But you all know that Castle Crashers 2 is what we want and what we deserve. The Alien Gauntlet. Ow. Ow! Bastards. Now, the fun thing in proper alien hominid fashion is that these guys all die in one hit. And they drop a lot of gold. Oof. God, was there always this many of you? You don't really get much XP out of them since they're only worth like 1 bonk apiece. Alright. Now the rough part. You get rid of this guy, or you get rid of this gate. This dude comes over here and starts fucking the place up. And you now have 1 minute to escape the gauntlet. Oh god. There's an obstacle course you gotta get through. And an escape pod. You gotta be fast. I used to be really good at this. Let's see if I still am. Nailed it. Gotta get rid of these dudes. Get rid of these dudes. Get rid of that guy. Come on. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Made it with time to spare. In multiplayer, there's always only enough escape pods so that one of you won't make it. And the guy that doesn't make it gets, like, launched from the ship and takes a lot of damage. I think if you don't make it on single player, you might just die and restart the level. I'm not entirely sure. It's been a while for me. And I'm just so used to playing this game in co-op. Oh my god. Fun thing about mounts is that when you run into enemies with a mount, it always does 1 damage, which is effectively nothing and just serves to knock them over. Except that the scorpions only have 1 health anyway, so they all just die. It's very satisfying. Oh my god. The scorpions will always fight back, though. Now, this part, you basically... This dude runs away across this vast desert plain, and if your agility is high enough, you can actually go faster than the llama. And if you're careful, you can still catch him with the llama, but it's very difficult. You basically got to do it flawless. Does the fish guy do anything? The fish guy? There we go. Caught the dude, and he'll stop running away. Do you mean the giraffe following me around? Catch that dude, and you get the zebra. Your buddy, that's Giraffe. Giraffe makes it so I level up faster. Yeah, he's a little silly looking. He doesn't really look like a giraffe. Here we are at the Sand Temple. Got another big guy here, and he's not nearly as scary as the green guy, the samurai from before. Can still do mean damage, though, if you're not careful. Uh-oh. You don't want to get thrown back and forth by the 2 big guys. You will not have a good time. God. We got money to spare. We got health potions to spare. See, when you're playing with a whole gang, you're all sharing money. So it's a lot harder to become rich. But when you're by yourself, it all goes to you. And these guys are the only really challenging part of this whole level, so I can afford to just blow my health potions, making sure I don't screw up and die here. Oh my god. Dudes will snatch you out of the air. Bonus fun fact, when you enter some zones and dudes with arrows come in the sides, they always leave, but they always also only have 1 HP, so you can hit them and they die. And it doesn't change the amount of people that attack you afterward, but they're not like real enemies. They just come in and shoot an arrow and then disappear. No droppings, man. Need some fruit. Those foreground pillars certainly don't make it easier on you. Curved sword. God. Foreground pillar, man. Yeah, you can actually knock these dudes out of their tornadoes if you're careful. I didn't mean to hit B. Why you shouldn't have your potions selected if you don't need to use them. And you end up fat fingering the wrong button. But it's fine. The entire rest of this level is literally just these dudes over and over again. What we really got to worry about is the volleyball match. Now this part is a lot easier when you have friends. But you got to win this volleyball match by I think getting 9 points before they do or something. And you can cheat like that. You can't kill these guys, but you can actually hit them right before they're going to attack the ball, and then they won't hit the ball. So you can totally cheat it. And they're making it really easy on me. Oh, maybe it's not 9, maybe it's 10? 15, perhaps? 10. All righty. That's it for the sandcastle. 214 enemies, and most of those are probably those scorpions and those aliens. Almost got our strength maxed out. The path has been opened. Let's head over, refill our potions real quick. Got plenty of money. Let's go take a look at some weapons. Been carrying around this thing because it has +5 strength, but always in the market for something a little more utilitarian. Probably double check what this thing does exactly. 5 strength, 2 magic, -3 agility. If I could get something that does strength and defense, that would be premium. It's +3 attack, +2 defense, -2 magic. We'd be getting +2 defense, but losing 2 strength. But I mean, overall, it's pretty good to have. That does criticals. Criticals are not something you should sleep on, if I'm being honest. Ooh. +5 strength, +2 agility, but no crits. Don't like minus defense. Not a fan. +1 strength and crits. And we're in the level 20 weapons. Man, honestly between these two for me. +5 strength and +2 agility, or +1 strength, +3 defense, and criticals. Criticals can be game changers, honestly. But it's also like we're losing out on 4 strength. Let's test run it. Let's try it out. If I don't like it, we can always just swap it out for the cleaver. We're gonna keep Giraffe. Still got a lot of levels between us and the final boss. Alright, now here, you go to the Flooded Temple. You come over here and it's like, oh no, we can't open the door. Uh-oh, guess we have no choice but to leave. And then the next path opens up. Duh marsh. Crit. You'll see that great big crit icon pop up every time it happens. Very useful against bosses. But if I don't see it enough, I'm gonna swap it out for something different. You also get some helpers. Love these dudes. You can play as this character, this funny little dude. New pet. Don't want him though. And your helpers are gone. Now, 4 big guys may seem like trouble, but they don't have very much health. Nice crit. Oh my god, stop. Yeah, as the levels press on, the enemies get a lot better at positioning themselves around you. The AI steadily improves. The Snakies. I believe that's what these guys are called, the Snakies. Devoted to Medusa. And I mean, Medusa's a cutie, so I understand it. Nice meat. Don't take that out of context. God, the Wombo combos. Come out here, bruh. Dudes were just hiding in the trees watching me beat their friends' asses. Frog. And a troll. This one doesn't even get a health bar. I think you could still farm good XP off these things, but we're not going to do that. take care of this bozo. There we go. There shouldn't be too much more level here. Soon we will deal with one of the most annoying bosses in the game. Where we will likely make liberal use of our health potions if things go awry. Snaily. They got a big guy on... We got a big guy on our team. A big man. And now right here... Never mind, one more mob. Good crits, good crits. Now right here, we got the boss. This guy isn't so bad at first. Take very much damage. Now you want to come over here and get him to whack these dudes, because if you can get him to bonk those guys, they will join you in battle. And every time you hit him, you get popcorn. Good crit. Now what makes this boss annoying is the lower you get his health, the faster he starts moving. And it makes him almost impossible to hit sometimes. Luckily he doesn't hit very hard. Ow. Keep an eye on your health. I know the popcorn makes it feel like you're healing a lot, but you're really not. He's moving faster and faster. Damn, nice 102 crit. Gonna pop a quick heal here, because we got plenty of money for health potions. Now he's doing this shit. We're about to get into the rough part of the battle. just gonna start spamming that attack over and over again. Come down here. Oh my god. Wasn't positioned right. Oh, we're good. Gotta hit him with that sprint attack. And, you know, try not to fucking miss. Almost got him. Oh my god. He doesn't give you enough time to get sprinting. Yeah, this is the rough part of the fight. Got him. A little obnoxious there at the end, but it all works out. And you get the horn. And you're Gucci. Get that strength up. Is the Swamp Village store the one with the cheap potions? Yes. Cheapest potions on this side of the continent. Don't think we need bombs, but we got a lot of money. Get them just in case. Alright. Closing in on the end of the game. We're going to take another quick stretch break, top of the hour, 7 o'clock. We'll be right back with more Castle Crashers after this. After this. My Stream Deck is not working again. There we go. We'll be right back. Fear not, gamers. We're back. Cut that music. Keep forgetting to switch back over to my stream on the other screen. All right. The Medusa Temple. Did I go get more health potions? I did. Come over here. Honk. Door opens up. Now, remember what I said before about that little seahorse that lets you move faster in water? This is the only other place where that applies in the whole game. As usual, you want to try not to get surrounded by these dudes. But you can usually interrupt their attacks, so they're not too hard to juggle around. And they turn into delightful little fish fillets when they die. Simple as. Got my coffee. Nice iced coffee on this boiling hot day. I tell you, when winter comes around and it's nice and chilly in here, we're doing all day streams because I won't have the heat fatiguing me. Well, there's the chicken. Chicken's a fan favorite. Upgrades all of your stats by 1. Just a good basic pet to use for an all-around melee build. No loot? No loot. Bruh, with the thorns. Hmm? Oh, there's Medusa's shoe rack. Don't know what she needs those for. She's a fucking snake! Stay down, brother. Nope. You done? There she is. Combing her snakes. She kind of cute, though. Oh god. Forgot she poisons you. Not too hard of a boss fight. It is kind of annoying when she goes back there, though. Give her a couple bunks. Block the snake attack. Couple bunks. Oh my god. Come on, baby girl. The camera wants to see you. Uh-oh. I think she goes too far back, and you can't actually get close enough to her to attack her. Uh-oh. Come on, baby. Oops. Come on. I don't got all day, sister. I'm only unemployed. Simple as that. Smush. And we maxed out strength. Everything else is basically going into defense. Did I use a health potion? We Gucci. Full moon. This is not the final level of Castle Crashers. It is, however, the most difficult. It is very long, and the enemies are very powerful. If you beat Full Moon, you've practically beat the game, but they don't make it easy on you. Here we fucking go. Ah, wait. Look at the moon. I don't remember when it happens. First of all, you got these fucking rocks. Oh, and these guys can't be juggled either. They drop to the ground just like the Stove Knights from before. There it is, the deer. Shitting deer. The weapon I'm using right now does crits, and it's the same weapon that the Full Moon Knights use. And I think it lets them crit too. Look how much damage that guy did to me with that attack. Look at that. That's half my health bar gone. And I don't think this is the only big guy that comes at you on this level. See? First mob, we're already half dead. Yep, see, there's another one. See, dealing with these dudes is already bad enough. And then there's the rocks. Oh my god. Your one saving grace is the rocks can at least hit them too. Alright. Big dude's taken care of. Level up means health refill. And these guys have a lot of health, so could score a lot of score a lot of good levels here. Oh my god. Alright. We're done with the rocks at least. This guy was the fucker throwing the rocks. No more rocks. And we're just dealing with him. Never mind. He brought some friends. Oh my god. Alright. These guys don't even have any lore, they're just here. They're just a bunch of dickhead Black Knights. Chilling on a mountain, standing in your way, beating you to death. Since they don't juggle, our next best bet is spamming the fucking heavy attack, honestly. But even then, that leaves you open. Gotta pay very close attention to these dudes and where they go and what they do. And I think I also just remembered that these guys might infinitely spawn. And you kind of just need to keep moving. That might have just re-entered my brain. Alright. We're at the back end. Need to take care of this mob. Oh my god. Even their arrows do a ton of damage. Oh my god, the Eskimo. This is the part where it's going to get a little harder for me, because now I got to figure out which one I am. Might lose myself in the crowd. Give me that apple. Oh my god. At least you can juggle these dudes. Is that it? Are we done? Rocks 1 mile, swamp 96 miles. Brr. Alright, full moon done. Wasn't as bad as I remember, honestly. But, now we got the new checkpoint. Oof. Now don't tell me I gotta stand in front of this dude to get him. There we go. Fuck! I didn't mean to use that health potion. I'm always fat fingering the B button. It's no big deal. This zone isn't too tough. We got plenty of money for new health potions. God, where am I? Did all those dudes die over there? God, these guys are set up for war. I want that banana. I wonder if we're doing more or less DPS overall with the crits than we would be if we just had a stronger sword. Now that we're level 20, we'll go back to the blacksmith after this. Gosh. Go back to the blacksmith, see what kind of level 20 weapon action we got. You done? God, my nose gets so itchy, bro. I hope when I'm famous, some fan of mine, some crazed fan, makes a compilation of every time I scratch my nose and calls it the Tony Taku nose-picking compilation. Penguin. Lanaba. Oh, seal. Chicken. Trick for the party people. Blow the horn. Bipolar bear. Bipolar bear attacks any enemies that are either on the ground or close to death, but the thing is, it'll do the same thing to you. Hence the name Bipolar Bear. Secret meat weapon here. +4 strength, +4 agility. Really not a bad weapon. But we keeping it for the crits. Alright, now the fun part. The rhythm memory game. Fuck. Fuck. You done, son? Not many health potions. Alright. I don't remember this boss fight being all that tough, but he does have some attacks that can kind of catch you off guard. He's got a decent amount of health. Fuck. I think a lot of his ground attacks you can just dodge by jumping. Yeah. He's not too bad. It's just the real challenge is getting in position to be able to actually hit him. Because the floor is covered in ice. Oh, what? Ooh. Got the level up health boost. Winged him. Oh my god. Almost got him down. Oh god, jeez. When he starts in with the super fast spikes, it gets a little more rough. Kind of have to have, like, the guy with the super fast spikes is supposed to run around and try not to die while all of your boys keep attacking the guy, but when you're by yourself, it's pretty much on you. Gotta keep an eye on your health. Ah, got him. It's also harder to get all the money because of the ice. We got most of it. I think that just leaves the final stage, the Dark Wizard's Tower. God. All in on defense. We don't need no stinking magic. Alright. 18. 20. 20 for the sandwiches. It's highway robbery, man. Just gonna go home. Gotta get loaded up. We're in the final stretch. Let's take a look at some weapons. Gotta run our asses all the way to the level 20 area. Alright, here we are. 5 strength, 5 def, -3 agility. Poison. But it's a minus defense. And I don't know if poison even does anything to bosses, which is honestly what I'm most concerned about. The Necromancer Sword. No attack buff, but you get 7 defense. The only ice weapon. Could go with the Fire Blade. Oh, these are all level 30, 35, Jesus. That's the weapon right there. +5 strength, +2 defense, and crits. I love it, man. I wonder if the fire even is worth using. If it even does anything for us. The Ice Blade is, like, thematically appropriate for the Iceskimo. I don't know, man. The Bonker with the +5 attack, +5 defense seems pretty good. I think we're just gonna go with that. Fun fact, exit to map. Should still have the same weapon. Yep. If you don't want to walk all the way out of the Blacksmith Frog, you can just hit exit to map and you'll keep whatever weapon you picked up. Well, let's do it. Trying not to get hit by these rocks is the real pain. You get, like, it always, like, spawns above where you are. So, if you pay attention to the falling dirt, it's not too bad. Alright, and I think with that, we've, beaten the takeoff. I think it's just the Wizard Castle now. So this is technically 4 boss fights you gotta do. 3 bosses and then the final boss. But you only gotta do the other 3 all in a row. The final boss is his own stage, so if you, like, die or just want to, like, go buy more health potions, you could just start from the final boss once you actually get to him. But this bit right here where you gotta Work your way to the boss chamber. And then beat those other 3 bosses. That's the real rough part. At least the cultists aren't too tough to deal with. They do hit hard, though, if they get you. And no heals. Yep, just gives you a couple of mobs. And then the bosses. You only gotta do 3. Oh, yeah, don't do that. Starting with the fucking painter.
I'm in your castle. I will take you into the corner.
Now, the paintings can be kind of rough. They have a lot of health, and they die instantly if they run into you, but you take a lot of damage. Fuck. I didn't mean to do the dive. At least when you get the painter down to the 2nd phase, he stays here. Oh my god. Get my ass kicked. Alright. Well, we had to use 1 health potion. Except I didn't get hit again after I used it. So I guess I really didn't need to use a health potion, but I got scared. Alright, the other 2 bosses with 4 health potions could be worse. Could be no health potions. It's just the necromancer and the prince and his dad, no big deal. Alright. This one has a lot of hits that you're sort of forced to take. But the actual fight isn't so bad. You just whack him a couple times, you block the attacks. Alright, oh, this is the part where you want to get knocked into the ground because it's really hard to avoid the prince's attacks and he hits you really, really hard. But if you get knocked into the ground, he can't hit you. Bro fucking went off screen. Ow. Perfect. Listen for the door to open up. I don't remember if you can come over here. Yeah, you can't attack him, well, while he's on top of the coffin. Fuck. This could be going worse. keeps going off screen? Alright, should be able to get him in like... Oh my god. 1 or 2 more phases. Oh, don't get out yet. That's a trap. I don't know why he keeps going off screen. Those are just hits that I'm not getting. Got him. He's off screen, but the prince was down there. But it's okay. They went to heaven. Could use some healing. Health would be nice. The painter drops tons of heals, but these fuckers don't. Three health potions is plenty for the necromancer, right? We good. Alright. Last one, and we should have the checkpoint. Oh, these guys drop heals. That's right. Where am I? God. It is so easy to lose track of yourself on this environment. It's also easy to lose track of your health because of the enemies. God. They're all like juiced out AI too. Another little me running around. Oh, we got the level up. Better safe than sorry. God. It's just as much of a bitch to deal with as he is in the industrial castle. Gotta be careful trying to juggle the necromancer, because he will pull some magic bullshit to block you. He throws skeletons. God, my fucking hand is getting tired from the button spamming. Luckily, he's a lot easier to deal with than his crowd of assholes. fucking him up, though. Can you believe they made this guy DLC? I think they made this guy DLC. He was either DLC or he was like an update that they added later. But it's like everybody, when this game was out, like they were just like, oh, I want to play as this dude. He's so cool. Everybody wanted to play as the dark, edgy, evil fucking necromancer guy. Get out of here, you done, son. Two health potions left. Ah! Then you get the necromancer sword. Not using that right now, though. All right. Dunzo. Alright, we beat the boss rush. Going in here technically triggers the final boss fight, which we're gonna take a shot at, but we have a checkpoint now. So we can just, like, die, refill our health potions, and just start back right here. Or maybe we just win right here, I don't know. This is a tough fight. It's a tough and long fight. Fight is not to be taken lightly. Can you block these? Nope. Could probably also use our sandwiches to some effect here. Don't know if I'm gonna fuck with that though. Kind of leaves you wide open. Busta. Oh my god, I just remembered. He, Is blue the one where he reflects melee? It is. Since we're an all melee build... Can you block that? Since we're an all melee build, we'll only be able to get him during the red phase. Oh my god. During the blue phase, we kind of just have to run around because we literally can't do damage to him except by, like, doing that. And that's not worth going in on him because that's going to do, like, 1 damage. God, he moves around so much. It's so tough to, like, get in there and not get hit. We're probably not going to get him on this run just because I'm terrible. We only got 2 health potions. Ow. Well, got him out of that phase. The in-betweener phase. We did it, guys! We didn't do it, guys. Do these minions drop health items? That's the part I can't remember for sure. You dropped anything? I don't think you dropped anything. Oh god, we're doing great damage though. Pop that health potion. switch so I don't accidentally use my last one. We might actually get him if this last phase goes well. Maybe I should learn to have more confidence in myself. Alright. This is the actual final phase. Oh my god, and we're fucking him up too. Giving him the business. That single player health debuff is carrying this entire run. Oh my god. Bro, can you hold still for 1 second? Oh, he's done. He's done, bro. Whole thing in one shot. Give me that sword. It's as simple as that. Simple as that. Man, that took less than 3 hours. Because we're just hitting 3 hours on the stream time right now, and it cut out the breaks and the intros. It was even shorter than that. I've seen this credit roll a million times. You know, when you're a kid, when you're a teenager playing this on the Xbox with your boys, it doesn't feel like a 3-hour game. Felt like an all-day game. Felt like a game you play for weeks. You unlock characters, you go again. It is a cool game. It's one of my favorites. One of my all-time favorites, one of the all-time greats. Will Stamper. Really hope he, beats that meth problem he's got going on. Man, the stream actually went shorter than I thought it would. ...2008 Q&A, is that what that said? 2008 QA, quality assurance? 2008, man. 16 years ago. I've been playing Castle Crashers for 16 years. Unbelievable. Come to think of it, I'm not entirely sure I've ever actually beaten this game by myself. Those bosses have a lot more health and do a lot more damage when you've got friends with you. But in single player, it was a cakewalk. It was like nothing. I love you, Behemoth. I would love to make your dreams become a reality as long as those dreams are Castle Crashers 2, because that's my dream. We did it. Now you can take your prize, the lovely princess, and that king fucking hauls ass away. We got the prince here from before. happily playing with us. Fun fact, you can come right over here and get killed by this fucking thief if you're so inclined. We're not gonna do that. We got a princess to kiss. It's going great. It's going great, Swoogity. The first time me and my friends beat this game and had this ultimate battle and this happened, we were fucking speechless. You were worried about beating it in time? I know, right? I was worried about beating it at all. I don't know how much of this you were here for, dude. The enemies in single player, the bosses and shit, have, like, super nerfed health. Like, nothing, bro. It was cake. Got my favorite character. Alright. Going again. Doing one more run. One more run before ending stream. Another 3 hours. Not really. Got my favorite guy, though. My favorite dude, the samurai. Don't worry, Swoog. I'm ending stream, my man. That means we can hang out and do something else together. That was good. Oh my god. My coffee, I had iced coffee. It dripped down my shirt every time. The condensation, man. You're at work till after 10. Just quit, dude. Quit and start streaming like me. I've already got 30 followers, man. It's easy. We're going to be printing money by next year. Anyway, thank you so much, everybody, for coming out. Thank you for watching my Castle Crashers Iceskimo run. Probably going to do more Castle Crashers in the future. Couple weeks, couple months down the line, if I'm ever just not feeling other games, I'll just do a cheeky Castle Crashers run now that I know how easy it is to do it in single player. Anyway, thank you all so much for coming out. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching. I stream almost every day at 5 p.m. Central Time. I'm off on Tuesdays. But other than that, you can find me here, streaming something or other. Come say hi. Come talk. Come talk about anime. Anybody in the chat right now, before I end stream, if you enjoyed the show, hit that follow button. Come back again another time where we'll be playing another game. I would appreciate it a whole lot. Thank you, General Cameo. Thank you for coming out. Everyone is appreciated. Every message is appreciated. Every viewer is appreciated. We're just here to have a good time. So anyway, I'm going to end it. End it with the Castle Crashers main menu theme, the way God intended. And I'll see you guys next stream, next video, next game. Take it easy. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Peace.